Did you know you can use your mobile as a monitor and viewfinder? All you need is 2 cables, a phone mount, and an app. In this video, I'll break down the steps and also explain how to screen capture your photo shoots. Before that, I just wanted to give a huge thanks to everyone who has helped me reach 1,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone for me and helps my channel reach a larger audience. Only 1% of my viewers are subscribed, so if you could hit the button, I would be very grateful. Until recently, I've been using a DSLR, and so I'm used to using the camera's screen over the viewfinder. I recently upgraded to mirrorless, and as much as it's nice to have a digital viewfinder, I still find myself sticking to old habits. I was researching monitors to mount on my camera when I stumbled on a tutorial to use a smartphone instead, and it's been a game changer. So I thought I'd pass on the knowledge and explain why it's worth doing. The weather in Essex has been epic lately, so I'm back at one of my favourite spots, the ship graveyard in Malden. The tide is creeping in, so I'll crack out my gear and explain a few simple steps. My main reason for preferring a smartphone monitor over a normal camera screen is having a larger display. It's also super useful for a photography YouTube channel, of course. I am still loving the R6 Mk II and the 24-105 f2.8 by the way. If you didn't see my last video, I saved over £2,500 by using the grey market. I'll link it in the description and at the end of this tutorial. To make your smartphone work, you'll need 3 items: a cold shoe phone mount, an HDMI to HDMI cable, and an HDMI capture card with a USB-C connector. The connection will depend on your camera model. I googled my camera specs to be sure, which was a micro HDMI. You may be thinking what's wrong with just using the built-in screen, but bear with me here. Let's run through the setup. Firstly, connect your phone mount to the hot shoe. I highly suggest you get a metal version for maximum stability. Secondly, slide in your phone with the charging port on whatever side matches the connection points on your camera. Next, connect the HDMI cable to the camera. Last step is to connect the capture card to the HDMI cable and your smartphone. I have seen online that certain models of cameras, especially the higher end, can work with just a USB C-to-C cable, but this doesn't apply to most. Also, you can get an HDMI capture card and converter in a single cable. I've read several reviews of them overheating and failing, so I stuck with this method. Now that you are all set up, all you need to do is connect with the app. I did try the Canon Connect, which can be used wirelessly, but to be blunt, it's pretty poor. You don't get the viewfinder display and you can't see the exposure, aperture or ISO. I didn't even bother to screen record it, to be honest, just avoid it. What I use is the USB camera app. I recommend you download the free version first to make sure everything is connected okay before buying the pro version, which at the time of recording was £4.99. My camera is automatically connected as I have used the app before. If you find yours doesn't, click the Devices tab at the top and make sure your capture card is enabled. You can also use the Adjust tab to play around with the viewfinder settings. I'll leave it as it is for today. Now you should be good to go. If I adjust the exposure, aperture and ISO, you can see it affect the display the same way it would a mirrorless viewfinder or a DSLR screen. You'll still be able to access the camera options, which I'll bring up with the menu button. All the quick options are still there too, as well as the playback function. Here are some of the shots from the V-Day 80th anniversary flyover, in fact. This was my favourite shot of them all. If the camera is left and goes into idle mode, you will receive a notification. It will reactivate when you wake the camera up as normal. If you are enjoying the video or finding it helpful, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I've got some more videos coming up in the next few weeks, including a trip to the Highlands that I think you're really going to enjoy. The tide is almost upon me, so I'll quickly speed through how to screen record your viewfinder using your smartphone. I had to do this using screenshots due to a catch-22 situation, but it's super simple. Scroll down to show you phone options and look for the screen recorder. If you can't see it, it will most likely be further down the list. When you select it, you'll see this menu. You can record with no sound, media, or media and microphone. I always choose no sound. There will be a 3-second countdown, which you can skip if you wish, and the recording will begin. In the top right, you'll see the elapsed time, a pause and end button. If you are exporting to a PC or laptop, it can be found in the screen recordings folder. I'll end the video with a quick clip of the Moulder Mud race I photographed last weekend. Being able to see the composition and camera settings at different heights and distances is super useful. I am nearly 40, any reduction in bending is most welcome. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. Please like and subscribe. The link to my grey market video is on the screen. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye now.